was kind of the, I guess, the allegory or the metaphor, if you will, behind the song.
Hi, I'm Steve from Westfield. Actually, we're here because our son Austin's 15th birthday. These were his birthday tickets.
Excellent, man. Today's your birthday?
No.
Okay,
Okay, well,
that's
happy birthday.
What are some of your favorite artists and who are your biggest influences?
Yeah. Well, it's a funny question.
I'm Luke's favorite artist.
Yes, you are. I look up to you so much. I do, actually. But music is one of those funny things, and I've actually learned a little bit about music because I've got two little boys. I think that sometimes your greatest influence in music is sometimes the artists that you're not totally sure of, or you don't totally remember, because it happens so early. I've been around music my whole life. My dad was a concert promoter in Australia, and from a very, very young age, going to concerts, all that type of thing. And I think that you'd be amazed at how much all of that music plays into your likes and your dislikes. And so the people that he was bringing over at the time were bands like Amy Grant, Whiteheart, Stryper, Carmen, all these, so that was kind of what we grew older people.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them. You'll see a lot of Stryper influences tonight, don't you worry. Yeah. Joel loves to wear spandex. But those are kind of the artists that you grew up with, and though I wouldn't necessarily say that they're my favorite artists now, I think that those are people that have definitely cultivated this love for music, this love for music that moves you. But at more recent times, I actually tore my ACL in high school, and when I was doing my rehab, there is a band, Switchfoot, released an album called The Beautiful Letdown. And it was one of those albums that really inspired me to kind of go, well, what if I was to write songs? Could I write a song that moves me like that song does? Because that song is so powerful to me. And so they're always one that I look back on and just say, hey, they definitely influenced me as an older person in the type of music that I love.
Thank you.
My name is Jim, and I'm from Wolf Lake. And my daughter Kara was the one that made me honk out you out front when you were taking your son to the nap. What did you want to ask?
I was about to call it. I was about to say, you got forced to ask this question.
I did, but you kind of answered it about the music. So what is one of your favorite childhood memories?
Wow.
Ask that one.
Yeah. Well, Luke, it's funny. Luke's ahead of me both in marriage and in starting his own family. But one of the things that we mutually loved, that was sort of our favorite pastime with Dad when we were, 3, 4, 5 years old. We had a 4 or 5 acre property in Sydney, Australia. And we had a tractor, just sort of a field, and he would go out periodically. It was sort of his, and he still does it, kind of his recalibration. He'd go out and he wouldn't do a great job, but he would mow the field,
Oh, that's at the back right now. He's offended.
Oh no. Yeah, but he loves it. It's like that was his moment to get away. And our favorite thing was which, because there's 7 of us kids, Luke and I too, so which brother or sibling was he going to pick, And when you would go out and you would sit on the tractor with Dad and you just, go back, it was a simple thing, but we loved it. And now, more recently, it's been really cool to see Luke with Jude, with his oldest. It's their favorite moment, They go out and sit on the tractor together and they have a 5 or 6 acre property and they mow the yard together. So, yeah, that would be one of the tops, I think.
Okay.
My name is Brooke. I'm from Decatur, and I was wondering what is the best and worst part of touring.
These are good questions.
Guys,
Good on you.
yeah, we need to come to Fort Wayne just to get good questions and Q&As, because you guys should hear some of the other ones we get. The best and worst part. I think the best thing, when you hear of these folks, and you might have some military folks here tonight, I don't know, but you always, when they go off and they do their missions, they kind of talk about a brotherhood that takes place, whether or not they're just the band of guys that they would do life with. They would do anything for them. And I think it's similar when you're touring together. The people, there's 7 of us folks up here, and I mean, guys, you'd be amazed. We've done, I think, pretty much everybody in the band has pretty much been in the band for Pleasure.